Why don't we get started? So my name is Abi. I'm part of the 808 Wave. I'm one of the co-founders. We also have Beck in here if he also wants to introduce himself really quickly as well.
Going. My name is Beck. Boston right now.
Okay, dope. So yeah, we thank everyone for coming out to the event. For being so we just dropped all our links like in the chat. So definitely utilize that to as much as you guys want. So definitely check out our website or Instagram. Um, we're starting to accept submissions for our Spotify this up. You know, for next month we're allowing people to submit their songs for next month. For June. So that's like a monthly Spotify playlist that we have going on. If you guys want to, if you want to submit a song for that, you guys are more than welcome to just email it to us at team@the808wave.com, which I'll also drop right now in the chat as well. And if you guys have any questions or anything, you guys need anything at all, just email us or kind of contact us on Instagram or Twitter. But yeah, so basically for this event, we're going to be having Songtrust come in at 3 p.m. They're a huge they're a major publishing administration in the music industry, and they'll be able to talk to you about how you can collect your royalties, everything that they do in regards to your royalties, how you can register a song, and if you all, I know we all sent like an email to everyone, kind of describing what Songtrust is, and then kind of like a royalty checklist as well, kind of like the four main steps you guys need to take to collect all your royalties off of your music. So if you didn't get that, just let us know. And
also, one of my favorite TikTokers commented on the
we'll make sure to send that to you as well if you guys didn't get the royalty checklist, but let us know. DM us on Twitter, DM us on Instagram, or email us directly. But yeah, so usually the way we get started off is, we usually just go around, and if you want to introduce yourself, tell a little bit about your story. Why did you decide to get into music? What made you fall in love with music? Like, where are you from? Are you an artist, producer, engineer? Kind of like, what's your entire story? And also, just to let you guys know, on a side note, we are recording the call for our own use as well. So if anyone wants to get started introducing themselves, you guys are more than welcome to. Thank you.
What's up, y'all? I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I go by Rajai Visuals. I'm Persian. I was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. In high school, I started taking like a film class, and we had a live news show and a really good program. Around senior year, I always was like growing up. I always listened to rap music, so I got into shooting like rap music videos for more experience and doing interviews with artists and things of that nature. I do like photos, videos. Um, Soon I want to invest into microphones and a whole setup to start a podcast. And yeah, that's about it.
So Sina is how you pronounce it, right?
Sina. Yeah, it's my
Sina?
first name. Yeah.
What first kind of got you into music? Like, why did you decide to get into the music industry?
Um, I was always listening to like rap music like growing up, just like skateboarding and stuff like that. Um, and then as I was like learning how to film make and like shoot videos and things of that nature, I noticed how popular like art like creatives were like shooting music videos and like that was like kind of like the most requested thing. That artists would hit me up on Instagram, so I started like DMing a bunch of artists, like working with different people, and I always like fucked with shit like that. So yeah.
And you guys are more than welcome to chime in to asking questions as well. We don't want this to be like too static. So yeah, definitely we want this to be more of a conversation. And
About your name. Your name, is that your real name, or how did you come up with that name?
So Rajai is my last name. My first name's Cena, and then I just came up with Rajai Visuals. And that's what I like went by for a while, and that's like what a lot of the homies would call me and shit like that. And that's just like end up like what I went by.
You've already done work for music videos before?
Yeah, I've shot a couple of music videos. I'm not sure if y'all heard of Lex Nova. I worked with him. He has around 24K on Instagram. He does like R&B and rap. Yes, on his like last project, he had a feature from Mick Jenkins, like OG Maco. Yeah, he's a pretty good artist. That's like the artist I mainly work with, but I'm like open to work with anyone. I also worked for a few like underground artists. Like I did photos for KTG Kirkland. His music's pretty good. He does like trap music, and I recently shot a music video for Denzel DeSage. He's another underground artist. So yeah,
Where you
I'll have to look those up.
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, but I stay in Alpharetta.
Mm.
Okay, dope.
I see we got the north side in here.
Yeah, outside.
Yeah. Hey, quick question, man. I just logged in on my cell phone, right? And I went into the chat. I don't see anybody's name in there. I guess because I got the chat going on. Could everybody drop their screen name or their link or whatnot, so I could just copy and paste it?
Word, I got
No
you.
problem. I got you.
Appreciate it. Coming in now. Hey, excuse me, Miss. You had dropped the link for artists. As far as like the resources and stuff like that. Could you
Yeah.
do that for me as well?
Yeah, I'll
please?
put that back in there, of course.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Cool. I got you.
Anyone else want to introduce themselves or tell their story in any way?
Shit, what it do, boy? It's your boy Blue Kane, Bluesy Blue. You feel what I'm saying? I'm from Detroit, Michigan. You feel what I'm saying? Artist, vocalist, rapper. You feel what I'm saying? Model, actor. You know what I'm saying? I have my hand in a whole lot of things, but the main thing that control my life is singing. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's all I do with my time in my life. You feel what I'm saying? I started singing since a little kid. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's all I remember. You feel what I'm saying? The way I got into music, my whole family is music oriented. Like my father was a singer, my mother sang, my brothers, my sisters, everybody sing. You feel what I'm saying? Like we was the type that you had to literally do all types of temptation routines, and if you don't get it right, you getting your ass Joe Jackson today. You feel what I'm saying? No cap. You getting your ass Joe Jackson today, brother. And you gonna get it right, and you better hit that note the way you had a tenor note. You better have
Stuff together,
you feel
man,
what I'm
like
saying?
Joe
Like,
Jackson, you know?
feel me? Like real talk. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I eventually got into rapping when when I was like 14 type shit, because I that's like around the time where I really started getting into the streets for real. And just from where I come from, you feel what I'm saying, as far as like being a lyricist and an artist on that level, you feel what I'm saying? Like if you ain't talking about, it was like what was there to talk about? You feel what I'm saying? Other than street shit, you feel what I'm saying? So it was like, nigga, you had to do it to be talking about it. You feel what I'm saying? So it was more like a ignorant mindset of me being a product of my environment. So I started rapping, and at first it was just all gangster gang bang shit until, you feel what I'm saying, I started getting older. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, until I started getting
How does
older.
rap make you feel?
Rap makes me feel like
I'm gonna leave real quick.
I'm a predator. You feel what I'm saying? And not in a sense of like just preying on things. You feel what I'm saying? It's just the sense of what I'm saying, no longer feeling like I was weak. You feel what I'm saying? I'm an alpha now. You feel what I'm saying? Like point blank and period. Like, all right, I used to always feel like, all right, the only way I can get even with somebody is if I physically hurt them. You feel what I'm saying? If I physically get that, that sensation of I did you wrong versus how you made me feel. You feel what I'm saying? So when I learned how to better use my words, my vocabulary, and how to structure shit, you feel what I'm saying? Combos, metaphors, similes, and all that shit went, what I'm saying? Like poetry, like it became, I had another weapon. You feel what I'm saying? I knew I could resort to something different than just attacking somebody. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, straight up.
Type shit. Nah, for real though, because it's real life out here. You know what I'm saying? People go through experiences, and not only it's not, we're not the only people experiencing things, bro. Like even our enemies are going through things, and it's stuff that they went through that pushed them to that point to where they became our enemy. You feel what I'm saying? Just like we want somebody to understand where the fuck we coming from, bro. They human too. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just real life. You feel what I'm saying? And music make you understand everybody, even your enemies. You feel what I'm saying? So You know, music is my life. Music is my love. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Okay.
I just a little bit about myself, man. I'm Black Baron. The Black is an acronym. It stands for Believers Liberating Cultural Knowledge. That's my mission with my music. I consider myself like a middle lane artist. I don't really have like a category per se. I can hop on just about anything, and I wanted to make myself like that for a reason because I never wanted to be jaded as preachy, jaded as gangster, like none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that from your mouth and from your words comes action and energy from others, and I never wanted to speak on something that I couldn't back up with the energy that I carry now, even if it's something that I did back then. You know what I mean? So as far as anything that I'm working on right now, I got a project out right now called Throwback. It's more of a hip hop R&B flavor, using a sample from Missy Elliott, and you know what I'm saying. I feel that vibe, and I'd rather go that route with what it is that I got going on. You know what I mean?
Where are you from, also?
I'm from Ohio originally, but I've been living in Atlanta around my life, so it's like I say I'm from Atlanta now, you know. But but yeah, like I said, I've been working on music professionally. I honestly say 6 years. I've been giving it a good try. I went to SAE for audio engineering and focusing music business. So I more so like the metrics and the technical analytics side of this music thing. I've just been wanting to link in with other individuals who have a passion and a drive business wise, as well as the passion and the drive for the music. But you got to have that business sense too, man.
True.
So you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely glad that I'm able to sit in a think pod like this with you guys and pick your brain with resources and exchange resources as well.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what's up. I guess I can go. My name's Ruli, at least that's my nickname, Raul Gonzalez. I'm from Rancho Cucamonga, California. So if you see next Friday, that's that spot.
Say what? That's a real place.
The Workaholics, yeah, that's me.
Rancho Cucamonga, Cracker Killers, that's crazy. Ah, that's lit, cuz. All right, go ahead, continue.
Well, for me, I guess my story is like I've always been passionate about music. That's something that's always been a drive for me. But my dad was like that typical, dad who wants their son to be an athlete. I'm 6'3", so he pushed me into sports pretty much my whole life. College scholarship to Fresno State. After I got done competing, that's when I was able to like really pursue and focus on my passions. So aside when I'm, teaching, because I'm a high school teacher, I'm able to put my energies into trying to make music. Was in a rock band, played bass, played guitar and drums. Like at the root of a lot of it, it was instrumentals, making beats and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to dip my hand back into that realm.
Students love you. I know it.
Like every week I'm coming in and like, hey guys, check this beat out.
The cool substitute teacher.
You feel me? They like, hey, drop that beat.
The real teacher.
They like, drop that beat,
Damn.
Mr. Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Said I'm trying with the sub, man.
Gonzalez, can you give us some more heat, please?
Yeah.
Mr. Gonzalez, what's your beat stars?
A couple years of teaching, like the kids who think they can mouth off, and I just roast them on the spot. It's just like they know they can't, fly anything over my head.
Facts.
Oh man.
Let me hop on the track.
You did.
Someone's like, "Oh, let me get your tag, Mr. G. Let me do your tag for you."
Facts. How long you been doing beats though, G?
I started out like when I was first in college, so like 2007, 8. Cause I used to freestyle a bunch in high school, and then in college I started like playing on GarageBand, and then I got away from it because I was a scholarship athlete, so everything was in. I'm waking up, going to the gym, have class, then I have practice, then I have study hall. So I was like, my day is taken.
You play an actual instrument too?
Yeah, so I play like I don't know. I have my desktop, so yeah. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I have my amp over there. I got my bass amp.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So yeah, I have actual instruments. Like the most I've done live is playing bass for a couple rock bands. But
see that, quick question, bro.
Yeah.
When it comes to rock music, and what what type of bands or what type of genre of rock inspires you, or what type of genre? Of
I'm
rock
pretty
you listen to?
eclectic, but I guess the most would be like classic rock, like 70s rock. Like my favorite band's The Who.
Yeah, I'm into that stuff too as well.
Yeah. But I'll get into like metal and alternative rock and stuff like that. My taste in music is pretty like well rounded. I'll listen to.
Yeah, I'm very eclectic. You know, I'm very into like jazz, R&B, classic, or
So I'm able to like put that all together. So when I do show like some of my stuff, like they can pick out some of my influences. Like, yeah, that's cool. Because I'm making, I think, something that people enjoy.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you.
Yeah, that's my story.
Hello. Oh, okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Miles. Miles.
Miles.
Yeah, I go by Miles. Just all caps except the lowercase I, and there's a period. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Abinaz?
You guys can call me Abi, by the way. Yeah, you guys can call me Abi.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really sorry for messing that up, but I talk to you all the time. Like, I mean, remember and know, but like, I was on the January one.
Yeah. So networking event in January.
Hmm?
You were the networking event in January.
Oh, I was on the playlist in January.
Okay. Yeah.
I was never able to like make it to the things, but now we're here, so you know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell y'all how old I am, because then you take me less seriously. I feel not, but
I mean, age don't got anything to do with what you're doing.
Listen, man, it's about the power of your music. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
No,
So
it doesn't matter what
in
age you are.
So and listen, and the thing about it is, if your music is as powerful as, you know what I'm saying, your presence right now, you feel what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if he was 4 years old. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Having a talk.
Understand, nigga. There was a Michael Jackson. There was a Michael. You dig what I'm saying? Like, remember that, bro. There was a Michael Jackson. You dig what I'm saying? Niggas that was doing this shit before they could even understand words. You dig what I'm saying? They just reading words off of paper, brother. You feel what I'm saying? So
Be a motivational speaker too.
yeah. I know. I got the
There are
words.
kids that's like 9, 8 years old.
I'm not even gonna cap. I got an email from a 12-year-old producer, and every beat he sent me was fire.
You feel me?
12-year-old producer. I was like, bro, what the hell?
Yeah, but continue, bro. Continue telling your story, brother.
basically, I'm a minor. I'm like born and raised in Atlanta, being raised, you know.
Georgia.
So let the music speak for you.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm dropping on May 13th. It's called Tuscan Sun, and it's kind of groovy. I like
Can I ask
it
you
a lot.
something?
I'm following you right now.
Sorry to interrupt you. Can I ask you something? Do you believe in yourself?
No, I do.
You smiling, do you?
Really, I feel my thing is I'm very confident in myself. Like,
Motivational speaker group.
who I am, and I know what I can do because I write, I produce, I engineer, all that, mix, all that stuff. But like, I understand how to do all that. But I feel like what's coming on May 13th is gonna show people like a new side. That's my one. And it's cool, but like what's coming next is like worlds ahead of it. Like I love that, but it's not
What's your name on the ground, bro?
I can
Acro. MILESTHEACRO.
Drop that in the box.
Yeah, drop it in the thing.
All right, I got you.
I can play your song if you want me to.
Yeah.
All right, but
Thank you.
can everyone hear it? By the way.
When you
I got produce. I do all this stuff.
when you come around. Yeah. Flying too close to the sun. I've never felt more like the only one. Flying
too far. Where have I gone? Have I done
Hey,
things
shout hard.
big
Voice, bro.
I appreciate that.
picking up out of pit?
Frank Ocean vibes.
Vibe,
Like that.
Khalid vibe.
I sit at the base of my music is Tyler, the creator's music.
Bro, you gotta be more confident in yourself, bro. You got this.
Yeah.
No, who said that? Blackberry?
Yeah.
It comes with experience. He's gonna be
Super
fine.
confident in myself, but like I also real like I'm like I'm the shit, but like I'm super. I feel kind of.
You got to be. You got to be the shit. You got to be. If you're not, then niggas ain't gonna take you seriously, bro.
Hey, bro, what he's saying is you don't gotta say explicitly you're the shit, but you gotta carry yourself like that because everybody feel that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I want to feel that, bro, because you got it in your voice. Like right now, you like Yu-Gi-Oh, dog. Like you real sensitive right now, but like on that track, come out.
Right.
So it's like you gotta come out all the time, bro.
And being an artist is like being an artist is 80% image now, so that presence is big, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but like there was artists that wasn't actually quiet as fuck. You feel what I'm
Bro,
saying?
you remind me of me when I was younger, bro.
You gotta be Dr. Jekyll in the streets and Mr. Hyde on the beat.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
So true.
Still make like once
How the energy's going.
once May 13th comes, then I'm talking my shit.
Give them that money, bro.
Common, bro.
Miles,
Way
I
to
get where you're
go.
coming from. I get where you're coming from because like when I was first showing off like my beats to people, Abi will be the first to tell you because like I met him at another event like in person, and I was like we still have the video from like when I showed off my beats to everybody. I was really fucking nervous. You can like probably see it in my face in the video, but everybody was like relatively impressed, and that like looking back, that's what I consider to be like the worst shit that I ever made because I was just starting out, and people still liked it. So
That was me at the Sound of in LA.
yeah, it's just like no matter what it is, it's like you gotta.
I know I'm very like. Going to go different. Like I'm trying to make Calvin Harris, Dua Lipa. Like I'm not. I used to rap, and then like I used to be in the boy choir, so I was able to sing, but then my voice changed, and I just stopped.
You had to adapt.
So I rap.
I did the same.
Have you heard of Musician? Musician, it's an app that they got on the iPhone.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Now, like I figured out my voice, like over it.
Figured it. Okay, because I'm about to say they got something now where like you can train yourself. You know what I'm saying? So if you know you got a voice, like you got to train yourself to find your new range.
Like
okay.
Myself, it's just not like I'm gonna send everyone some after this.
I don't doubt it, man. I don't doubt it. I'm just saying, like, I understand where you're coming from. It's just like
What phase you in?
when you make it, you're like, this is good. I know it's good, but I'm still afraid, just a little bit. Like the getting over that hurdle of showing everything to everybody is just like, I know this is good, but what if?
Yeah. Once your ears have heard enough people say, "Hey, that shit's fire, bro," all that shit goes out the window for you. So you just have enough people tell you. You ain't have enough people tell you it's fire. That's what it is. You ain't have enough people tell you that. But once you hear that shit, it's all that's gonna fly out the window for you. Because I for years, and after those years, bro, after hearing that shit for a number of time, I tell myself I'm fire. I don't give a damn, nigga. I tell myself that. Hey, you're telling me makes it better for me. You feel what I'm saying? But you tell yourself, and then once you hear that shit, you like, hey, bro, I already knew. Appreciate you for learning. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Just wait till May 13th.
One of those
Pretty big, bro.
That preview sounded really good already, so I'm already looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I got a box for it.
Make pop music, but I never. You know, you try to make something and then you shoot that, but then you miss and then get somewhere else, and that's also good.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do, and that's what I listen to a bunch of pop music now. and I'm trying to make that and never get it within
Play that stuff
the
too as
sound.
well.
Just try on there and just keep honing in on your craft.
Yeah. But,
Facts.
okay.
Listen to internet money artists too.
Mm-hmm.
That new One Sucks
Like,
kid,
I'm
his song is fire.
not an R&B singer. I'm in another space.
You with the internet money wave? You like on that
Nah,
ENDM
nah,
type?
nah.
Nah, he not even. He not even for real.
Nah.
Not internet.
I don't
Every money wave.
like. This is just production. Like,
You're trying to create something similar to what like Childish Gambino and Frank Ocean does. They have an entire new way. People are like, wow, I didn't know that could work, and it actually works, and it's like to a point where now it's like a cult following. People did work, but you're going to make new waves, and it's like,
That's exactly how new waves start.
Facts.
The sound could pour into their ears because they don't know what's happening, but once numbers and cloud fall, it just goes. So just keep doing you.
exactly. It takes longer because you're not chasing the wave, but when you're not chasing the wave, it takes once it's there. Your longevity's.
Yeah, you got to decide on do you want longevity or do you want clout, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Tell you trash because you follow. So be too. They gonna tell you, bro, you not doing it. The way you going here, and you gonna be like, bro, I literally above that. So I'm not worried about what the wave is. So you gonna hear people tell you that you not it or blah blah blah, but you can't worry about that.
Like, I'm different, but just wait till another team. That's all I got.
Roll on yourself. If you build the foundation up physically, nobody can take it from you. If you fly up on clout, you come back down. It's really easy. But if you build up authentically on your own sound yourself, nobody can take it from you.
So May 13th, your voice tone gonna be a lot different.
You feel me?
Definitely. Like, confident. Like, it's slow.
I mean, so on May 14th, you gonna sound a lot different.
Yeah, like May 13th.
Sound a lot different.
You heard that song? You know what? It don't matter if you heard that song. You know what I'm saying? I liked it, didn't you? Matter of fact, you ain't got to tell me you like it because I know you like it.
Yo, I just dropped the song link in the little description. I just wanted to get some feedback on it.
I love those guys. Really cool.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yo, what's goody? What's goody?
I wanted to say hi from London. You're in the US. So that's just from London.
Hey, from across the world.
Hey,
Well, nice to meet you.
to meet you too.
Cheers.
Yes, I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm doing like electro pop and lines for Molly House and techno stuff. So just anyway, if you... Oh shit, I can't hear anything.
Yeah, bro. You went out, King. You went out, bro.
What's happening?
We lost the Baron.
Yeah, I'm here.
There we go.
Go.
We lost Turner.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can hear you.
We sorry.
Where did King go?
King went.
King's muted.
That wallpaper's fire.
You gotta unmute yourself, bro.
He was just enjoying himself.
Yeah, good now?
Tina's muted.
Wait, so you were telling your story?
Good, yo.
I mean, short story, long story short. So I'm actually from a very small country. It's in East Europe. It's Lithuania, if you ever heard about it.
Lithuania.
But
You said Lithuania?
Of course we've heard of
my people, Lithuanian. Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to do music and go to different places. So I came to London. And unfortunately, I don't know, I didn't come to New York for whatever reason. I was stupid. So yeah, so I'm doing my own stuff. I'm working with different people. Anyway, if you have like any tracks that you think my voice would suit or whatever benefit, I'm always happy to collaborate. So music, send me the stuff if you want to. I'm quite friendly usually.
Drop your link, love.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but Benaya, you said you do house music.
I do like top lines for house music, dance music. It
Do you
depends.
have anything right now that you can show us?
I have my original stuff like on Spotify, but it's more like electropop.
Yeah, drop it.
Can we hear something?
Yeah, can anyone play it? Where is Black Bayron? If you go Spotify and type my name.
Was it possible to hear like a song on the meeting?
You just play it real quick.
We can do that, yeah.
Yeah, can you run one, Avi?
Is it this one right here? Is this your page?
Yeah.
All right.
You want us to play?
Really famous, but you can play like swimming, I think.
All right.
Or anything, yeah.
You broke with K on there.
Vibey.
That's just decent though.
Everybody hears music.
I'm swimming.
Some mean vocal chops.
Right.
What? For real?
Yeah.
Nah, for real. This shit hard. That's on that next wave Adele. That next wave
Actually, a little
Adele.
bit too much, but really good from what I can hear.
Yeah, facts.
The thing is like, everyone has to mute the mics, I think. It's a weird party.
I just started playing.
That was a mashup, right?
Okay, a hit. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, did anybody else have like any music they wanted me to play? Pally?
I dropped.
Anybody else?
I do.
Yeah.
Send you that email or send the
Yeah,
email.
yeah. Man, go ahead and drop that blue cane on them.
Okay. So I think I got a few.
I went and listened to the blue cane. It was fine.
Drop the link to one of my latest music videos if y'all want to see that.
Say less.
Candles Lit by
Directly.
Oh yeah, that candle lit. You was fucking with that.
I can play that right now if you want me to.
Drop that for them real quick. Let them see these vocals real quick.
Yo. Hey, bro, you might like my shit, bro. I might need to get you on this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's saying.
This is hard.
Hey.
Really good.
I was in my school, ashes on the floor. But now you don't answer at all. Now we know
Oh,
passion is. I'm just fucking on me. I'm just fucking on you. Baby girl, I'm not
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Fire.
Talk to
That's
him,
fire.
man.
That's really good. I like.
I'm feeling
Man, talk to him, dog.
that.
Talk to him.
ASAP.
You dig me? You feel me?
I mean, if I'm
Water, but I can't let the bitch. I can't make the bitch bathe in it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Type it up, boy.
I mean, I can play song next. If you want me to, Pat, it's up to you.
I'll be.
Introduce myself first. So what's up, y'all? I'm Pally Ray. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. My story is a little bit like Raul's, but unorthodox. College and pro tennis. So I got a scholarship to Louisville. I was like 20 in the country when I did that. That was 5 years ago. The first year of college, I was freestyling in my locker room. My teammates said I could rap. And I was like, nah, I'm not a rapper. They pushed me on stage. I freestyled in 4,000 about some girl's boobs. And then they sent me to the studio the next day. I met Bryson Tiller's engineer and recorded with him. Didn't know it. That was 5 years ago. Just kept going. A year and a half ago, I worked the whole summer, built 20K to make the studio. And then I taught myself how to mix, dropped my first song on Spotify. That shit's almost at 500K. Since then, I've just been going after it. Just dropped a music video, a new song yesterday. I'm dropping a new song every 2 weeks. I range from pop, EDM, to trap, to pretty much every genre you can think of.
That's what's up.
That's awesome.
That's what's up, bro.
Appreciate it. So this was the third to last drop he's about to play.
Is there
Pally, nigga, drop that.
Bloody Waters, or do you want me to play different songs?
I don't. You can play that one. They're all different, so it just depends on your vibe.
All right,
I think I heard Bloody Water.
Yeah, I listen to the playlist.
Alright.
Step in the ring if you come in the fight. I'm a with no lighter. No more riding. Carry it, ride your life. Back with the blade.
Niggas nuts.
People who got them, people who talk, but nothing will come with it till you on top. I'm loading bullets, taking multiple shots. You clean that can't get caught. I need no people, so after the money, I ain't got time if you know you love me. I'll take your bitches, you still the thing I'm taking them over the bridge with the water.
Hard, nigga.
You calling me, but you see me in the taxi, especially the sun. You see just a bounty until my fingers blue to my pockets green. Pockets back, my fingers green. I've been chilling with my homies in the gym.
That nigga's hard, nigga. That nigga hard.
Well, you got a new fan for me.
Yeah, that nigga
Damn, bro.
remind me of that nigga reminds me like Nav. Y'all know that nigga Nav?
Saying, bro, we got a Nav vibe.
Yeah.
That nigga remind me of a new wave Nav. Like it's so much control in the structure. You feel what I'm saying? That he putting this shit in. That shit hard. That nigga know music. You feel me?
Boy with the bag.
Yeah, that nigga know music.
I'm rocking with you.
Thanks.
Long time coming. Like we were telling Miles, every day is just another step forward.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep doing that shit, brother.
I'm gonna send you,
bro.
On Instagram, dude.
like, let y'all know where I'm at. Like the last thing you'll see is Glenn Miller, but that's not where.
Right.
Hey, bro, Bloody Waters was at least my 50th song that I've dropped. Like my first song sound nothing like that. You just keep going, bro.
Right. That shit was wrong.
Videos.
My first video or photo shoot is nowhere near to like what I got going on now.
Exactly.
Whatever it is.
This is one of his videos. Check it out.
I just dropped this music video. It's GTA themed.
Shit hard.
Nice.
Way too much. Way too much.
Paper on the ground.
My words is the Lord, whatever it takes. You never be
feedback.
God damn.
Holy shit.
I think to get rid of some of that feedback, we just mute our mics except for the person talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, if you guys check out that video, let me know because that one's definitely better than my other ones.
My guy. Whole vibe, my nigga.
Appreciate it.
Guys, I just want to introduce myself really quick. I'm Eliza, originally from Miami. I've been in Brooklyn for about 10 years now. I'm not an artist, but I consider myself a creative, like a vessel of resources. I started out in management. I've worked with a lot of like up and coming acts in New York. I worked for a lot of venues up here, BB King's, Blue Note, Brooklyn Bowl. And then I got more into like the booking and agency side, and I've worked with everyone from Kool and the Gang to Wyclef. I've been working really hard right now, just as starting up like a creative agency, and I just feel it's kind of like a mission. I'm so inspired and impacted by music that really touches me, music that's truly just like authentic and honest and vulnerable. And so I just feel like my purpose is to help uplift and support artists to have a platform to continue speaking their truths and sharing their story. So from my background between booking and management and event production, it's kind of like wherever that creative or artist needs support, I kind of find space to uplift them or connect them to who they want to be connected with. So I have an Instagram, Little Matriarch. I'll send it here. And that's also, yeah, the link in bio where my link tree is. Where I mentioned there's like a bunch of great resources in there. So feel free to share that with everybody. And I hope it brings some inspiration.
Are we free to network with you after the session?
Hell yes. Reach out. That's what I'm here for. This is the first time I show face in the quarantine.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for real. To be able to network with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Like, reach out. Let me know what you guys are looking for. Let me know how I can help in any way.
Shit, that's the move. I'm fucking with that. Crap.
Thanks.
Yo, so I guess I'll introduce myself after I guess I'll be playing the music.
But yeah, we're like to add on to that, we're gonna keep the Instagram group chat open. So you know, we won't close it after the event. So you know, you use that Instagram group chat like as much as possible, as much as you want to. You know, work in there, connect with people, collaborate with people in there. You know, we had we had Bass God Kamina, and you know, we had, previously on one of our networking events, you know, a couple weeks ago, and now they're like making up like 4 to 10 songs together, right?
Like we had, like I sent them like a pack of like 10 beats, and they already went to tour. I'm not sure how many they're going to use for the rest of it. I made them another little one, and they haven't mentioned whether they use that, but we did actually drop another, or one of the songs in the pack actually got used for something. I'll put that in chat. It was like put on because it was Ugo and his friend Charo night, and out of like the 4 songs that they used out of the pack that I sent them, the song that they chose to be on Charo's project ended up there just last minute, according to Charo. So
keep collaborating, like so we're gonna like be posting, like we're gonna be sharing like their collaboration on our Instagram page and our other platforms. So if you guys came out of this event and you guys collaborated with someone from the event, just let us know, and you know, we'll definitely we'd love to showcase that on our platform. I'll play.
Question, Ivy. How can I, you know what I'm saying, better assist you with your platform to make sure that the integrity continues to grow and better assuring my growth as well?
Yeah, so I mean, I guess I could talk a little bit more about the platform. So the 808 Wave, it's an online music networking platform where undiscovered, underground, up-and-coming music creatives connect and collaborate. So in addition to artists, it's for producers, engineers, videographers, managers, photographers, you know, anyone involved in the creation and distribution of music. So we're really here to help you guys connect and collaborate with other music creatives. So right now we're building like an online app that you guys could, you know, you can use to connect and collaborate with other creatives. And right now we're also hosting like multiple events. Like we're having these networking events every 2 weeks in the summer because of the quarantine, so that you guys can connect and collaborate with other music creatives around the world, like not just artists, but also like videographers, producers, engineers, because they're all like instrumental to the process of creating music. It's like a group effort, a collective effort. So it's all about every single player in the industry coming together. But yeah, so we also do these things like on our page. We recently started a blog this summer. So if you go on our website and you go to our community, I can also show that to you on my screen really quick. So we started a blog this summer as well, where we're trying to highlight some of the creatives in our community, in the studios. So if you just go on our website, you can just kind of see like artists, producers, engineers, videographers, photographers, DJ studios. You can kind of read about their story and kind of see who they are as a person and who they are as a creative. Yeah, so that's really what our mission is and what our vision is, to help you guys come together as a collective.
I really appreciate you for putting this together. Thank you.
Of course.
For sure. And if you guys
Wake up early today.
Twitter, make sure to follow me and Abi, because 808 Wave will be posting on there. He's trying to grow his Twitter. So if you want to really help, it's just sharing stories and retweeting shit, because he posts a lot of engagement type tweets. So even the people on here, if we went on Twitter and everybody replied to each engagement type tweet, we're going to get him 60 other people if there's already 10, 20 replies on it every time.
Not to cut in on you. I think I was telling somebody that runs the page, have a Telegram group that just started probably about like 2 weeks ago. It's called Creatives Collab, and it's basically set up on the same premises as this. So definitely connect the dot type thing for me. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I want the link for that. You know, basically it's just set up where the Instagram algorithm has it. We can't see each other like that. A lot of us are still using our page as personal pages. So therefore Instagram does not know the niche to put us in. So therefore we don't get the visibility. I created the platform so that, say for instance, you post your music video on Instagram. Only thing you'll do is you'll take that link, you'll drop that link in the Telegram group after you've liked and commented on everybody else's post.
It's like a CU post.
Maximum is like 10. You know what I'm saying? So it's something you can do quick.
Do you know what a CU group is?
I'm sorry?
Do you know what a CU group is?
Yeah, I know what a CU is.
It's like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, got you. I'm with it.
I'm definitely trying, but see, I'm trying to make it more niche oriented. So that way everybody that's interacting is like got something to do with music, photography, videography, a model, because that's gonna be what gets us the visibility that we all need collectively.
Sounds like a dope platform.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Groups like that, and
you know, like I said, share the link with you guys in the